Hey guys!
Hello everyone, what is happening? Mike and Natalie here, and today is that time once again. It is predictions time.
Indeed. Sorry we're so late in doing this. We've had other things going on this week.
Yes, we have. We've had those that know us personally will know we've had an awful lot on recently, and it's been a bit hard to put out regular content, but we do what we can when we can.
Absolutely. I mean, I know it's easier for you to do content than for me. I'm usually tired a lot, so
For obvious reasons.
yeah, of course. Less than less than 9 weeks to go now, guys. There'll be a new little set of feet in the house.
Indeed, another mouth to feed. But that'll be a story for another time.
Indeed.
We are here to do our Backlash predictions. And of course, if you recall WrestleMania, Natalie actually got the better of me at WrestleMania.
I got the predictions built again.
She got it. She got it.
It was very close though.
It was close toward the end, but I think I lost it like a couple of matches in tonight too. So it happens, doesn't it? You know.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
Back on my shoulder.
So she's a 2-time champion. I'm looking to become a 9-time champion. But anyway,
into the match card for tonight's pay-per-view.
Match card, indeed. And remember, guys, do be sure to leave your predictions in the comments below. And let's get started.
So, from the bottom to the top, as usual, we've got Seth freaking Rollins versus Omos.
Okay, because just want to point out as well, some of these matches were just randomly put together, you know.
Yeah, just thrown together, weren't they?
They just threw them together with no warning or anything. And Seth and Omos was one of them. Just randomly put them two together when you don't know how they're going to be in terms of chemistry. It could surprise us. It could be an okay match. We'll have to wait and see. But who are you picking for? Who's going to win?
I'm going to say Seth.
But
I think Omos has probably got it, to be honest. I mean, it's the size of that guy.
Well, yeah. The Nigerian giant. 7'3", you know.
He's probably going to put Seth through that ring, but I'd like to see Seth win it, so Seth's my pick.
Use Seth, the architect, to win. Yeah, like I say, these matches, some of these matches are going to be predictable, some aren't. I'm not too sure about this one at all, to be honest. Seth, we know he's taken men a lot bigger than him down before, and he can certainly do it again. So I think I will agree with you on this one. Seth will get the victory on this one, but it's a tough one. That one's a tough one to kick things off. So anyway, moving forwards, we got a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Now, of course, obviously, if you've seen the draft, a lot has happened. You know, some champions have moved ship, so to speak, and Austin Theory, the US champion, is one of those men who has been drafted over to the Blue brand.
Yep.
And of course, Austin Theory defending his United States Championship against the almighty Bobby Lashley, who of course will also be representing SmackDown from May the 8th. And the other superstar in this match will be the Colossus, Bronson Reed. This is going to be a tough one for Austin Theory to keep hold of his belt in this.
Yeah, I don't think he's keeping it.
You don't think he's keeping it?
No, I don't think he's keeping it.
You don't think he's keeping hold of the red, white, and blue belt?
No, I would say it's between Bobby and Bronson. To be honest, it's their match.
Yeah, the two bigger men. You'd think, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going backwards and forwards inside my head. You can probably see the cogs turning around. you know, which one's gonna get it, Bobby or Bronson? I'm gonna go for Bobby. Bobby
Lashley.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be another difficult one, but let's remember, this is Austin Theory. He's always found a way to win these big matches, especially like last year or so. Um, I think Austin Theory's going to keep it. If I'm being brutally honest, he's going to find a way. The two big men, they'll knock each other out or something. One's going to knock the other one out. He's going to come in, dispose of the other one,
Yeah,
out the ring, and pick up the
absolutely.
pieces and keep hold of the gold. That's my pick. Austin Theory to keep hold of his US title.
And me to keep hold of this one.
We'll see. Anyway, moving forwards, we have got the Raw Women's Championship on the line. The current champion Bianca Belair, who, as many of you know, will be exclusive to SmackDown. We taking on Io Sky, who will also be representing the blue brand. So it's a tricky one because obviously
it makes no sense now, really. Does it?
If you look at it now, it makes no sense because if they've both been drafted to SmackDown, you know, who's more likely to win and that sort of thing. You know, you'd get more of a clear picture on where it's going to go. But
Yeah, I'm probably gonna say probably Bianca will retain, and then they end up doing a swap with Rhea with the belts.
we'll get into that in a little while. But yeah, I want to see Io win the women's championship. I've been a huge Io fan for quite some time since her days in NXT. But I think Bianca probably's got a bit too much power. She's been a champion for a year or so now for a reason.
Yeah.
And I don't think she'll be losing it at Backlash. So I think Bianca's got this one.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got Matt Riddle and the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going up against the Bloodline.
And when talking about the Bloodline, we mean the Usos and Solo Sikoa from the Bloodline. So no Roman Reigns, which will probably come to not many people's surprise.
Yeah. Which, honestly, this has been building up again for a little while, hasn't it?
It's been going on for a while. Especially since Matt Riddle came back after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been an interesting back and forth between all 6 of these individuals.
It has.
You know, especially on SmackDown, I think it was last week, when the Usos were looking to win back the tag titles from KO and Sammy. Solo came out. We don't know what his intentions were.
No, good.
You just think because they didn't win the titles back, the Usos. What is it? Paul said the Ocean of Obscurity.
Something like that.
So what's going to happen there? I'm not totally sure.
Are they getting? Is the blood getting washed away?
Yeah, is Roman washing the blood from his hands, so to speak?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I think the team of Matt Riddle and the tag team champions are going to win here.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. I'm going for Team Sammy to win.
Sammy.
Team Sammy to win.
Fair enough. Okay, next up we have got the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley defending against one of the most unlikely contenders, Zelina Vega. But of course, Zelina Vega will be representing San Juan, Puerto Rico, because we found out that's where her family originally came from. So it's going to be an interesting homecoming. But will she win the gold? It's an interesting question now.
I would really love to see that championship change hands from Rhea to Zelina, or any other woman, to be honest. I'd just love to see it taken out of Rhea's hands. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, you touched on it earlier when we were sort of talking about the draft. How Bianca went over to SmackDown with the Raw Women's title, and Rhea, of course, is being drafted over to Raw.
Yeah.
With the SmackDown Women's title. So, are they going to because Zelina Vega? I think the LWO is going to start. I think they said they're staying on SmackDown. I can't quite remember. And if I'm thinking that's the case, really, they should put the belt on Selena.
Yeah.
Just for even if it's just for a little while, just for a couple of weeks or whatnot. Just let her have that taste of success.
Absolutely.
I mean, don't knock Selena, guys. I mean, yeah, she's the smallest in any match she goes in, but she is more than capable of pulling off an upset. She's a former tag team champion. Let's not forget that. She's a Queen of the Ring tournament winner.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember the Queen's Crown tournament? She won that and defeated someone much larger than her to win that. So you never know what's going to happen. But I think if I'm being realistic here, I think the Eradicator Rhea Ripley is going to make it a really bad homecoming for Selena Vega.
Yeah, she's going to make it hell, isn't she?
She's going to make it hell, but you never know what's going to happen, do you?
No.
It could happen.
I'm going to stick with what I said before. I'm going to go for Zelina Vega to win.
Yeah, and then obviously, once we know if that happens, then obviously we'll also see the change of titles between the two champions.
Yeah,
just do that. Like they did the Street Profits and New Day a couple of years ago when they were champions. So we'll see what happens on that one. Okay, next up.
Moving on, we've got Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in a
San Juan street fight.
I'm glad I paused there for you to say it because I was not attempting that.
San Juan, yeah. Oh man, these two were the best of friends not that long ago. Remember they teamed together at WrestleMania against The Miz and John Morrison a couple of WrestleManias ago, and they got the win. And obviously, since all this stuff's been going on, Damian Priest now in the Judgment Day, we saw WrestleMania happen. Bad Bunny caused Dominic Mysterio against Ray,
because they're all cheating,
and since then it's been unraveling pretty quick. Damian Priest has turned his back on Bad Bunny after Bad Bunny took a couple of shots at Dominic the night after WrestleMania.
But Dominic swung first. It was self-defense on Bunny's side.
Of course.
Me personally, I've never heard of Bad Bunny until only.
We do apologise, guys, and not really.
Not really.
He might be well renowned in the States and San Juan area, but
yeah, I've never heard of him until really just all this build up to WrestleMania, and he was,
But yeah, I've seen, like I said before, we've seen Bad Bunny compete in the ring. He can hold his own, but guys, we know he can hold his own in there with some of these guys. It's not impossible. Bad Bunny's made the challenge. Can he beat Damian Priest? Is the question.
I reckon if he's made the challenge, and he's obviously got to be confident enough in his own abilities, and like you've just said, he can hold his own against many other competitors. So,
because he's been in a ring with John Morrison and The Miz, who are one of the best tag teams.
Yeah.
Of the last 20 years, one of the best tag teams in the last 20 years, along with some other huge tag teams, multiple time tag champions. He was in the Men's Royal Rumble last year. In 2022, he competed in the Men's Rumble, so he can hang in there with the best of them. We've seen it. I'm gonna go out and say it. Bad Bunny's gonna beat Damian Priest, but if you're gonna go the other side,
yeah, I was gonna go for Damian Priest.
I think we needed to, because obviously it was just
we're going on the same picks for most of it, aren't we?
We'd be like agreeing with each other a bit too much, and it wouldn't work, would it, in terms of trying to challenge for this,
Well, of course, I might as well just keep hold of it.
You know what I mean? It would be pretty pointless. So yeah, I'm going to Bad Bunny. Nat's going with Damian Priest.
And that could be the one that either makes me keep hold of this, or the one that sees it on your shoulder next time we do a predictions video.
Let's see what happens. And last but not least, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, going 1-on-1 with the Beast Brock Lesnar.
I'm not even going to discuss this. I'm going to jump in and say Cody Rhodes to win.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes to win.
You didn't give me a chance to do. Yeah, we saw what happened again at WrestleMania. We saw what happened there with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And you was thinking Brock Lesnar was gonna have Cody's back against the Bloodline.
Yeah, when that Raw after WrestleMania,
Yeah.
wasn't? Yeah.
We was going to see a nice little old tag match, but
and then he just turned on him for like no apparent reason.
No apparent reason, but I think it was later revealed that Brock Lesnar was not happy with his spot on the WrestleMania card.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. I mean, yeah, you want to be on WrestleMania, but do you really want to start WrestleMania with your with the pedigree that Brock Lesnar has? He's a multi-time world champion.
Mm.
You know,
I'd imagine nobody wants to start off the show.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You're going in there, there's a lot of pressure on you to start off the show. And yeah, we know Brock, he's not going to worry about confidence. He goes in there full of confidence.
Absolutely.
You know? Oh man, this is tough. This is extremely tough. I want to say Cody Rhodes. I really want to say Cody Rhodes.
Sorry, did I just jump in there before you?
Yeah. I want to say Cody Rhodes, but I don't know, because obviously now we've got the new World Championship coming, and Night of Champions later this month. It's going to be like, if he loses, will he be even involved in this tournament? Or what about Brock Lesnar? You know?
I'd love to see both of them probably in the contention for that new title.
It's a gorgeous title, I will say that.
I know some people say it looks a bit like a dinner plate, which, you know,
I
know like the size and shape.
I know who we won't go into names here, but someone did mention the way it looks like a dinner plate.
Which, when I have
it's fine. I suppose from a angle it kind of does, but no, I love the belt, But going back on this match, I really want to say Cody Rhodes. I really, really do. I've been a huge Cody fan for quite a while. He could be biting off more than he can chew. I think Brock Lesnar's got this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. I think Brock might be too much for Cody. Cody's going in, all guns blazing, and he's poking the bear, or in this case, poking the beast.
Yeah.
And, you don't know what to expect in this one. I mean, yeah, Cody Rhodes, underdog, could hit Brock Lesnar, you don't know. But Brock Lesnar's too well experienced for that. Brock Lesnar's unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get for the most part. It's going to be carnage, but what sort of Brock Lesnar are you going to get?
Total chaos.
It's going to be total chaos, and I feel for Cody in this. He's only not long come back from injury, so anyway, we'll see what happens. But anyway, enough of me prattling on about that, because you just dived right in, and
sorry,
I didn't get a chance to talk about the match coming together.
I've been kind of looking forward to that one, and I've said since it first sort of came about, I've said I know who I'm going for straight away with that one. And we've both spoke about it in sort of at length off camera, and I've said I'm going for Cody Rhodes all the way. He deserves it, especially after he got screwed out of that match at WrestleMania. Now that win.
But we'll see what happens. I've got a funny feeling I'm gonna end up being wrong in that Cody Brock match, but we need something different.
We've got at least 2 or 3 different out of
7. So we needed to go somewhere different, So it had to be that. That one had to be the icing on the cake, didn't it? Cody and Brock. That one's gonna be the decider, I think. So we'll see what happens, guys. But Yeah, you might agree with me, you might not agree with me, and that's part and parcel. It's cool. We all have an opinion about these.
Yeah.
So,
And here with us, we don't judge. You
never
know,
will judge.
everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You might think, what, you know,
We're thinking, what on earth are they talking about? Type thing, you know.
absolutely. You know, you're probably thinking, oh, why go for Bad Bunny? Or you might think, oh, why go for Damian Priest? He's an absolute,
Exactly.
you know.
But end of the day, it's wrestling. We've all got a voice about it.
Yeah, and we've all got our favourites. I mean, I'm, yeah, I like Damian Priest, but I don't like the character he's doing at the moment. I don't like the Judgment Day.
No, not
But,
many people do.
you know, Judgment Day was better when Edge was still there, in my opinion.
All I'm gonna say on the matter is just a little tip for Dominic Mysterio. Please do not try and cut a promo because you're just gonna get booed.
Booed.
You're gonna get out booed more than you're gonna be able to get a word out. You know, don't try it,
Absolutely.
kid. Please don't try it.
No, just leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, leave it to those that should be heard. You know.
Leave it to your teammates or the other wrestlers on the roster.
Yeah, leave it to your teammates to do the talking. Save it for the ring. You know, you're a bit better in the ring than you are talking. I will say that. But anyway,
Yeah.
enough of that. Enough tips. Enough of that sort of stuff.
Enough of us prattling on.
We have done over 20 minutes.
Indeed.
Like we said, guys, please do feel free to leave your predictions in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do be sure to subscribe. Anything else?
And if you'd like to tap that notification bell to stay up to date with any fresh content.
And of course, do be sure to leave a like and feel free to check out our solo channels, Kissable Demon and Broken Mike. Do be sure to check out our content over there as well, guys.
Yep, our links are up at the top of the page.
Indeed. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it from us. Do take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy Backlash, guys.
Bye.
Peace.